Hey, Michelle Cederberg here with your weekly work-life recharge and the next installment of your Wellness Wake-Up Call. I'm here with Colleen Parsons, whose company is Live Splendidly, which sounds pretty splendid to me. Now, she's a Calgary-based health and fitness consultant who helps people sort through the conflicting information around nutrition, fitness, and wellness, and she's been doing it since 1989. Who better to have here for a Wellness Wake-Up Call? Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's jump right in and talk about cardiovascular exercise. What's a wake-up call that people need to have around their cardio exercise efforts?
If you don't use it, you lose it.
It seems so simple.
Yeah, you need to keep working at it. It's a lifelong endeavor, and we have to, through all stages of life, work
And
on
when
it.
we're younger, it's easier. We've got more time, we've got more energy, we don't have kids or parents to take care of.
Exactly.
And then as we get older, what ends up happening with our exercise regime?
Well, you become the taxi driver to your kids' activities, and then you slip out of your own activities.
And you say, I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to get back to it.
And sometimes you do.
Well, and here's a wake-up call that I'm learning about in my late 40s. As we head into our older years, and with women with menopause, the biggest thing that we can do is intensity of exercise to offset weight gain, to maintain energy, overall health.
Absolutely. So there's lots of room for low intensity, long duration hikes and walks and those sorts of things, walking the dog daily. But you absolutely need to introduce some intensity. So whether that's you take your dog for a walk in the hills, or you do your hikes, or you go to a fitness class that will raise your heart rate maybe a little higher than normal.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be done all the time, but it certainly needs to be part of the mix.
Well, and I don't know about you, but with the people that I work with and some of my clients, what ends up happening as we age is the length of the workout goes down and the intensity definitely drops. It's as if there's a fear around working too hard.
Exactly. And
Or it's just, oh, it's too hard work.
There should be no fear with this. So there's always room for the long, slow distance sort of stuff, but absolutely everyone can work at a higher intensity.
And by intensity, it is pushing yourself for a minute or more at a level that's a lot harder than you want to do.
Exactly.
Hard,
it might even be quite uncomfortable,
right.
actually, at times.
High enough that you actually want to stop, but there's power to that. Absolutely. And you can watch my exercise on my video on exercise intensity if you're interested more on that. And I have a question I want to ask all of you. What is your favorite way of getting your heart rate up? Answer the poll. All right. And so in speaking about exercise intensity, people are also going to want to know, how long should we do our cardio exercise for?
Well, if you're just getting started, then you can do as little as 3 10-minute bouts of cardiovascular exercise in a day, and that would sort of qualify as acceptable for sure.
And I've even heard, if you're just starting out from sofa to from zero to movement, that 10 minutes a day can start to make a difference.
Absolutely.
So the Canadian guidelines for exercise are what?
150 minutes a week of moderate to vigorous physical exercise every week.
Moderate to vigorous, 150 minutes, which means it's 20 to 30 minutes a day.
Yeah. 30 minutes 5 times a week, 20 minutes 7 times a week. Yeah.
And interestingly, the guidelines used to be 60 minutes a day for adults, and then they reduced to 150 minutes a week, not because we all of a sudden need less exercise, but the powers that be realized
they were asking too much.
They were asking too much for busy people.
Yeah.
So what motivates you to get up and get moving?
Not having to start over again.
Say more about that, not having to start over again.
Oh, because starting over is work. It's hard work. But once you get into a groove...
And what you're saying is you've let your exercise go, you've been raising the kids, you've been going through work and all that stuff, and you forgot your exercise. Now it's 10 years later and you're 10 pounds heavier and you're thinking,
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, because once you get on top of it, it's all about cruising to a degree. You still need to add the intensity, and you still need to be challenging yourself, but it's a lot easier to keep going than it is to start something new.
It's a lot easier to keep going than it is to start something new. And when you're uninspired, how do you make sure that you keep your exercise going?
Well, I keep it in the schedule.
Yeah.
It's in the calendar, and if I really don't feel like doing it, I promise myself 10 minutes. I'll
Me
go
too.
into 10 minutes.
I know, 10 minutes. It's like, and people are thinking, oh my gosh, fitness people are only doing 10 minutes, but it's powerful.
And if you can do 10, if you're out there and doing 10, you're probably going to do 20.
So I always say 10 minutes of doing is better than the hour that you were thinking about doing. Because if you can get out the door, 10 minutes is going to become 15. It's not the doing that's tough, it's getting to it.
Yeah.
get out there and move, even if you don't feel like it, because once you start moving,
You're going to
you'll
keep
feel
going.
like it.
Yeah.
Now, and we have both been health enthusiasts for many, many years, and we hold on to it because we know how hard it is to lose. So if you could give one piece of advice to someone just getting back at it, what would it be?
Choose something you like. Start slow. Add the intensity later, but get comfortable with moving again.
Yeah.
And then the sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit. And I also say, if you have people around you that you can go out and do fun things with, that's a powerful thing.
Absolutely.
I did the marathon training program with Colleen many, many years ago, and it was a group of people that met every Monday and Saturday to run that held you accountable. We had fun, and we got to celebrate together when the run was done. And it doesn't have to be a marathon. It can be a learn to run program. It can be a weekly walking group. It can be just going to a class, like you said, and surrounding yourself with people. So if you're thinking about regaining your health, giving yourself your own wake-up call with your wellness, I hope some of this information has helped. We are going to be following up with more information. Check out the video links that I'm sharing. Do not forget to subscribe to MichelleCederberg.com or check out MichelleCederberg.com and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And until next time, I'm Michelle Cederberg, helping you transform your work and your life, one cardio, heart-pumping workout and one recharge at a time. Thank you, Colleen.
Thank you.